Hey everyone, welcome back to Everything Me. And so for this vlog, we are going to be going on vacation, which is going to be super duper fun. So we're going to be going to Las Vegas, mainly to go watch a hockey game. So that's going to be super fun, and I'm going to go ahead and vlog along the way. So today is not the day we're leaving tomorrow, but we have a lot to do today, so I thought I'd kind of take you guys along with me. And we have to actually go take Cheeto in to go get boarded right now. So he's in the cage. I don't know if you guys can see him. You guys can kind of see his leg. So he's in there with his stuffed animals right now. Anything to really just keep him calm. This is my first ever time boarding him. So I'm super nervous. But we're gonna face our fears and we're gonna go ahead and let him get boarded for a few days. He'll be good, he'll be fed, and it's a really nice place I'm taking him to, so he hopefully should be good. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get onto driving, and I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next clip. Bye. Alright, so we just arrived here and I'm about to take Cheeto in. I just wanted to hold him for a few minutes, let him know that I love him. This is my first ever time having to leave him for a few days, so this is new for both of us. Oh, there, Cheeto. I love you. So we're gonna have a snuggle moment, then I'm gonna go take him inside to be boarded. Oh baby, it's only for a few days, I promise. Way back to pick you up before you know it. Yeah, hopefully you'll just sleep well while you're here. Oh, he's so cute. So here are his two stuffies that he's gonna have with him. He's gonna have his Raphael. That's actually his favorite Ninja Turtle. Because I've done like tests with him where I've given him all my Ninja Turtle figures and he's always just picked Raphael, so that's his favorite. And then his donut plushie, he's had this since he was a baby, and he like puts his head in the center of the hole and sleeps in it. So those two are a must and have to come with him no matter what. Oh baby, love you. You're so handsome. So I'll go ahead and see you guys in a minute. Okay, so I just came back from dropping off Cheeto. That took a lot longer than it needed to, or what felt like. I hit some traffic, so it took a while, and I was kind of crying on the way home, so my makeup is ruined. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and eat some lunch, and then I'm gonna go ahead and start packing and redo my hair. It's like curly, but it's also matted at the same time. And I want to fix that before we go on vacation. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that right after. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Yummy tacos and guacamole. Tacos. Okay, so I brought my food in my room so I can eat the tacos in here. They're a little bit too hot. I think I put them in the microwave for too long. So they're kind of hot right now, but yep, those are hot. So this is a book I'm going to be bringing to read on the plane. I bought it at Barnes & Noble. It was like on sale if you bought a coffee, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and read it because it's so pretty. I've actually never read a book other than a comic book before, so this is going to be super fun. It's not super long, so I'll go ahead and let you guys know how this book is once I read it. What else I have to pack? Since we're going to Las Vegas, it's gonna be super hot there, so I gotta go ahead and plan accordingly for that. So I kind of have like a pile right here of what I want to bring. So you see how right now I'm kind of wearing like a skirt and leggings underneath, and then my t-shirt. That's kind of what I want to wear there. So I'm bringing some black leggings. I'm bringing like a few different tank tops. I don't really have any tank tops, so this is gonna be interesting. So I have this really pretty one that has like lace and stuff on the top. I love wearing this one, and the back is like open and cute. And then I also have just this plain black tank top, which this one's always so comfy. And then this is a skirt I'm going to be bringing. It's so cute because it has like the lace and it has bows on it. And what's cool is it has shorts on the inside of it, so you don't feel exposed when wearing any skirt. And I also have my swimsuit too, so I think there'll be a pool at the hotel. I think it's currently inside out, but like, so it's just like a big like one piece swimsuit, and it has like this tie that makes it look like a skirt on the front. When I wear it off, I'm going to show you guys. But then this is the outfit I am going to be wearing on the plane in back. So it's like this super cute emerald green dress, but it's cool because it's like a workout kind of one, so it has shorts on the inside and pockets, so it's like super nice to wear. So that's so far what I'm bringing, and then I also have to get my pajamas. And then also I am bringing a sweatshirt, which may sound like a really bad idea, but it's more for like in the hotel just to be kind of comfy or even on the plane. So I have this Deadpool one, which is super cool. It's got a hood, and then here's the back. I love that one. Also, this is my first ever time going on a plane, so this is going to be quite interesting. Okay, so I think I found it. So I also found what I'm going to wear for a hockey game because I heard, well, I've been to a hockey game, and they're always super cold in the arena, so I'm going to bring my Ninja Turtle hockey jersey. I'm going to wear that there because I think that's like super rad. For the next dress I'm going to go ahead and bring, it's going to be this super cute green one I love so much. So I'm going to go ahead and bring her with me. And that's really about it for clothes. I mean, we're only gonna be there for a few days, so I don't think I need to overpack anything. I think everything I have there is great. I'll probably actually leave a few things behind, but I show you guys, so that's kind of like the base of what I'm bringing. I know. Alright, so anyways, I'm here at the park to hear me finish nails. I am actually currently working on Gotcha episode here in my free time. I've been doing it, so I'll give you guys kind of a sneak peek of the Gotcha video I'm filming. Alright, so here it is. It's like, I gotta find like a shaded area, but basically the foot cleaner around a table currently right now. And I've already managed to lose a nail. It literally just popped off, so yeah, there's kind of what my here's what the nails are supposed to look like. I bought these at Dollar Tree, so I'm kind of expecting them to fall off, and don't mind the background noise. I'm gonna go find a shaded area. So yeah, there's basically some sneak peeks to a new series that I'm working on. And then I walked back from the park and I lost 3 nails. I have my bird talking over the top of me right now. And yes, I got my nails. Oh, and then it was like later on that night, I decided to come home and make some slime because it's clear slime and it takes about 3 days to fully clear up. So I went ahead and I made some slime. You see that gold glitter right there to the right? That's what I'm going to add to it when we get back from vacation. So you guys will see me go ahead and add gold glitter at the end of the video. So it was pretty early in the morning, and me and my brother finished packing up pretty early, so we decided to play some rivals together in Roblox and kind of kill some time before we had to drive to the airport and go there. Oh, here was my outfit. So I ended up wearing that green romper dress. And then here was on the plane. We were on our way to Las Vegas, Nevada, which was so fun. And then me and my brother practically ran through the airport to go look for our luggage. It's clearly our very first time in an airport. We had no clue what we were doing, but we ran through it and we ended up finding our bag. So that was awesome. And then we got a ride in a limo, which was super fun. I've never been in a limo, so here's some photos of me. And then I filmed myself in it because I thought that was the coolest thing ever. There was even like some water and like everything like that. Yeah, I sat in there. We got some music to play. And I decided I need to be the first person to do 6-7 inside the limo, and you guys just fell in the ice. So here's the view outside our hotel room. Super nice, like old thing. And here was like the little couch, which was so nice. And then later on that night, we went into the Mandalay Bay and we decided we'd go check out the aquarium that they have here. It has like sharks, a ton of fish, lizards, pretty much everything. So go ahead and enjoy the scenery. Oh my gosh! Look at the Cheeto. It's a Komodo dragon.
That is Cheeto. I found Cheeto.
Look how cute he is. He was sleeping.
It doesn't move. Just like Cheeto.
Look how pretty he is. And then it was super fun. We walked around the strip for a while, and we spent like 2 hours trying to find the buffet to eat at. So look how cool. There's like a Skechers store. There was even a Target and like a Ross. It was so cool. And look at this. They have a whole M&M factory. Oh, and then we finally found the buffet, and I ended up eating pizza. I did not get a picture of it because we arrived at almost closing time. Okay, so it's the next day, and I decided I was going to go ahead and show you guys my makeup routine and what I'm doing with my hair. So I left my hair in braids, and I'm going to go ahead and undo them, and I'm going to go ahead and put them into one large braid since we're going to be walking around town all day before the hockey game, and I don't want my hair being a mess. So I went ahead and I started off by washing my face, And then I got this like face moisturizer from Sephora in like one of those like Christmas daily advent calendar kits, and I got my Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna go ahead and drink that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do my makeup. So anyways, I'm starting off with this primer that smells like banana Laffy Taffy. So I went ahead and I put that all over my face, and then I went ahead and I went in with my e.l.f. Green stick to go ahead and correct some of that redness I have all over my face. I've always had redness around my nose, so I went ahead and I used that so you can no longer see it, which is awesome. And I used this purple blush, and then I go ahead and clip my hair back, and then I used my concealer all over my face, basically for my foundation because it's light coverage. And I went ahead and mixed those two together. The purple basically canceled out the yellow, and the concealer so it kind of blended with my skin a lot more. And this makeup brand I actually got at a hotel. I stayed out with my mom and I used the blush, and it's super nice. It's like super moisturizing. It's all natural based, and I have not had one breakout since starting to use this makeup, which is amazing. And I used this contour stick I stole from my sister, and I went ahead and put it everywhere that I wanted more of like a shadow, which blended out so nicely. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but yeah, that looks amazing. And I used the eyeshadow kit. I always use the pink for the blush, which looks so pretty. And then I used the white glitter one for my eyeshadow and some of the gold, and I kind of mix them together, which was super duper pretty. I love doing this. This is like my go-to makeup routine, so that looks amazing. And then I went ahead and I used my most favorite mascara ever, and then I went in with my eyebrow gel and I did my eyebrows. So that was basically my makeup routine, and now I am ready to walk around town. So yay. So here was my outfit for today. I wore a tank top, black skirt, and some leggings, and my Ninja Turtle pizza purse, which was, I feel like it blends in perfectly for Las Vegas. So we started walking around. We went up this like super cool escalator, which was super fun. And then there was the New York Hotel, and then there's the Statue of Liberty. We went ahead and we started off by going inside the M&M factory, which was super fun. This thing is 4 stories tall, so I got a clip of everything. And I did have to mute all the audio because there was a lot of copyright noise playing, and it was super loud. So yeah, look how cool. There was like so many M&Ms. And then look how cool, like, there was, like, this window area so you can go ahead and see how, like, high up we are. Look how cool. There's even, like, an M&M wall, and they have, like, everything here. They have plates, they have shirts, they have merch. They have even this whole, like, M&M dispenser, which I went ahead and I dispersed some M&Ms into a bag. But obviously I'm not very good at recording myself doing that, so I end up spilling more M&Ms than necessary. But yeah, me and my brother had so much fun. Look at how cool. There were so many different kinds of M&Ms. Like, it keeps going on forever, but there's people, and I didn't want to, like, record too many people. And then we went inside this Ross. It was kind of a small Ross. I think the Ross that I have by my house is actually better. They didn't have, like, the action figure section or anything. It was just closed, so a little bit boring. And I ended up in the wrong section. I ended up in the elderly lady section instead of the young people section, so I couldn't find anything that I like here, and nothing was in my size either. So yeah, we ended up going inside the Target. I found this Golden Knights sweater, which was so cute since we're going to watch the Golden Knights play. I'm gonna go ahead and cheer them on. And then we walked more in the town, and I almost ran into someone who got in front of me. Don't mind that. And then we continued to walk and walk and walk. And then it was time for lunch, and I had this really good pizza. It was super amazing. And then we continued to walk back to our hotel, and by that time it was time to go home, or not home, time to go back to the hotel and get ready for the game. So I did my makeup again and added on some gold glitter this time because it was time to go watch the Golden Knights play hockey. So here's my finished look. My gold glitter wasn't the shiniest, but it was still super pretty. So here's what the sweater looks like, and I also took my hair out of the braid so it was curly. And then it was time to annoy our downstairs neighbor and do some bottle flipping while I was waiting for my brother to get ready so we can leave to the hockey game. So yeah, I just kept flipping until I landed it, which actually took a while, so I think I definitely annoyed the downstairs neighbor enough. And there we go, finally got it. That was a really nice bottle flip, and it was quite a big bottle too, so yeah, that was fun. We finally arrived at the hockey arena. So it was the Golden Knights versus the Utah Bandits, and then there was like this cool like dragon DJ thingy up on the top, which is super cool. So I heard Vegas puts on a cool show, so we're gonna go ahead and be the judge of that. For all the players because of these smoke fog rings, which is super duper cool. And then I walked down to the bottom of the rink to go watch them warm up, which is so cool. And then somehow this puck got stuck in the net. I don't even know how that's possible, but either way, it was so much fun. And then they did the pregame show where this giant like Golden Knights helmet was coming down from the ceiling, and then this knight stood in the center of the rink, and he tapped his sword on his shield. It was kind of hard to get a video of it, but yeah, it was a super cool pre-show. And then the game started, and it was a pretty good game to watch. Within the first period, the Golden Knights were losing 3-0, which kind of sucked. And then they continued to play. It was kind of a boring game. There was a few penalties, and there even ended up being a fight, which was kind of cool to watch. So yeah, there was that. And then the game just kind of ended like this, where they were just kind of skating all over the place. The Mammoths were a really good team. The Golden Knights were not doing very good. So I ended up cheering for the Mammoths halfway through the game. And then it was time to get back to the hotel, and with my M&Ms, I made a Ninja Turtle like scenery of all the M&Ms I had, which was kind of cool. And then it was time to leave. So look how cool this floor was in the hotel we stayed at. That was super duper cool. And so then it was time to walk to the airport. We walked through it. This time me and my brother actually acted normal. Here was the drive out of Las Vegas and to the airport. We got a ride in the limo again, which was super duper cool. So there was the drive. And then once we got to the airport, I had some coffee, which was super good. And then here was the flight out of Vegas. It was kind of cool. I got a video of the whole strip while we took off. So there's the whole Las Vegas town, which is super duper cool. Oh, that was gorgeous. I didn't even realize there was a Ferris wheel. So yeah, that was super cool. Walked through the airport once we finally landed, and we ended up going to dinner. We stopped at Panda Express, and I had some orange chicken and rice, which was super yummy. And then also here was my Fortune. It was super cute. And then when we finally got home, I got to see my slime, which it cleared up. Mostly it was as clear as it's gonna get. So yeah, I opened it up, and it was time to go ahead and play with it. It was so pretty. Look at how clear it is. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and shut up now so you guys can have an ASMR. Hey everyone, so I think this is where we're gonna end off the video. It's been a few days, well actually it's been a day. I went to just go pick up my little lizard, so he's in here. He's already trying to escape, so that's super fun. So I just wanted to go pick him up because I missed him. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and end off the video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was super fun vlogging, and that was a really great vacation. I did not end up finishing my book. I'll put the picture right here. So I'll probably do like a community post when I actually finish reading it of how the book was. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll have to see you guys in my next video. Bye.